Free refill! Another magical day here in Florida. Today we're at Universal Studios. We were here bright and early. We were thinking to ourselves, oh, we're gonna beat the crowds. We're gonna be so early. It's early magic. So this is early Universal. The time is now 8:25. Park doesn't officially open until 9, but they had early hours here from 8 to 9 for annual pass holders and those who qualify. But the crowds are still super intense. David and I are here for fun, but one of the big reasons why I wanted to bring David here was to try that crepe. I told him about it, told him how good it was, like one of the best ever. So we're gonna try it. You can't go this way, we just learned, until official park opening right around 9. So we got about half an hour before all that happens. We have time for maybe a ride, possibly a show, and we'll have a chance to try those crepes. I'm hoping to try something new. I heard the lemon blueberry, lemon something is super good. And David, you gotta try the brisket one. You have to try the brisket one. Now I do want to make a quick note about the Sony ZV-1. I did do a bit of testing with it. I am not using the Sony today. Can you tell what I'm using? Maybe? Can you tell? It's the GoPro. I wanted to give it another try. You know, for Universal, the GoPro makes much more sense because you can't bring the big camera on a lot of rides. It's so much easier. The Sony, very quick note on it, it kept overheating on me, even in the shade. So it's not really a viable option for Florida. It's good in a lot of ways, but the overheating was the part that kind of tripped me up just a little bit. We are here early and we did see some of the crowds right by the entrance, but if you look around over here, it's a little less crowded. No doubt about it. So it really just kind of depends where you are. That front area had more of the crowds. Back here, far less. I had totally forgot that Mummy does not open up for the early morning hours. I think it's only Harry Potter. Maybe, we're gonna find out. Made it to, what do they call it? Diagon Alley. Always love seeing that dragon up there. It's just so difficult to try and time it when the fire is breathing. I always want to catch that picture, but usually he like gurgles for a moment. Wait a minute, that might be it. I hear something going on. Just waiting and watching, looking at that dragon. It was a 45-minute when we walked up. Now it's reading 60 minutes. Oh my gosh, that's early for a long wait. We'll catch it another day. Inside the ice cream shop now here at Diagon Alley, and I've always wanted to try the butterbeer ice cream. But the thing is, I wanted to get the crepe first and then try the ice cream. So I think Dave and I are gonna decide how we're gonna do this, but I'd love to try it. So we decided we're gonna get a super small cup of butterbeer ice cream. We're here, we're gonna try it. We've always wanted to try it. Before breakfast, I know, it was bad, but a little bit. Thanks to a very kind team member here, we found out that we actually can't get the butterbeer ice cream in a cup, like so we could taste it together. You have to get it in a cone or the souvenir glass. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Hopping Pot, which is apparently close by to here, where we can try it in a cup. Found the Hopping Pot right there at Universal. Let's try that butterbeer ice cream. Here's the menu. They got butterbeer, frozen butterbeer, tongue-tying lemon squash, and many others, including gilly water and butterbeer ice cream. That's what we're going for right there. Take a look at the butterbeer ice cream here. Looks delicious. Look at the kind of the stripes going all the way through. We got 2 cups, so we're gonna split it up and give it a try together. First bite is pretty good. It's very similar to like a caramel flavor, like with vanilla. It's like immediately with what my mind goes to. But you like savor the flavor for a moment or two, and you start to get the butterbeer. After a few bites here, it's good. I do like it, but it's not like outstanding. You know, it's got a very slight butterbeer flavor to it. Almost tastes like caramel with vanilla ice cream. It's basically the flavor that I'm going for there. The best butterbeer item I've ever had at Universal was the hot butterbeer they've served during the colder season. That's the butterbeer to get. Ice cream's okay, it's all right. It's vanilla with butterbeer, but that hot one, I think about that all the time. Here by the Simpsons ride, you can see the ride itself is only about 10 minutes, but the kiosks all around are closed for now. They'll come back, I have no doubt. These little games that you can play reminds me a lot of Dino Land USA, but Krusty always gives me the creeps. Big does whatever a spider pig does. I love the soundtrack in this area. Compared to Diagon Alley in the Harry Potter area, this area is like abandoned. I like it a lot. So it really goes to show you got to kind of walk around, find those areas that have lower crowds, but they have them, which is good. No, they're not open yet. I don't know what time they open, but I'm gonna check on my phone right now. It opens at 11 a.m. Time is now 9:27. We're definitely gonna stay until it opens, no doubt about it. But we'll do on some rides or something else between now and then. So as I was sitting here, we just decided to look at the app real quick, and sure enough, we got a virtual line pass for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. It's gonna be great. So two of us, between 9:40 and 10:10, times now 9. Oh my gosh, we should start making our way over there. Times 9:30. So we're gonna make our way to the train now, or maybe walk. Train probably. And then off to Hagrid's. This is gonna be great. I was surprised how easy it was to get that virtual boarding pass. We weren't even thinking about going today, which is like, a little crowded. But 10 minutes for Forbidden Journey. Then I click on Hagrid's and it said, virtual queue or virtual line pass now available. I clicked it. How many people? 2. And then here we go. That to me is pretty convenient. I like that a lot. We'll see how long the line is actually when we actually stand in line there. That'll be interesting to see how long it is once we are there. But in terms of reserving it, it's really easy. Take a look right there. It says no diving off of bridge. Don't worry, Universal. I wasn't thinking about it. In King's Cross Station now to get to Islands of Adventure for Hagrid. One thing I love about King's Cross Station is the temperature. It's so hot outside. In here, it's freezing cold. So cold. It's a great feeling. Found the line right here through platform 9 3/4. It's just so well thought through.
I don't see him now. Oh, there he is. Bye.
Hedwig, I want to take you with me. Hedwig! Over here, I'm over here, buddy. I'm over here. What I really like is how they're making hand sanitizer basically mandatory as you get on the train. So smart. I love it. I really do the way that they can take you from one park to another, but then you feel like you've gone through the Hogwarts magic, and it's so well thought through. It's so smart. I have to tell you, some of the hand sanitizer that I've had at Disney and Universal, most of them are pretty good. Some of them have this weird smell to them. Like attractions and shows that we've seen before, I think David and I have our own car inside the Hogwarts Express by being here. You can see the line is here, so we have to stay behind the blue line. Other guests are here, kind of up towards the gate. Smart way to do it, but I imagine number 6 means we have the cabin all to ourselves. Great ride on the Hogwarts Express, and sure enough, they did put us in our own separate cabin on board the train, which I thought was perfect. Here's the line for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Despite the fact that we have the virtual line, there's still this enormous real line. Time is now 10:15. That was much shorter than I thought it would be, and we're basically by the entrance of, I think this is called Hogsmeade, right over here. So if we're good on time, we're gonna make it through there before you know it. Made it in the queue itself. Now you can see the attraction. It's actually moving so much faster now. I have never ridden on the motorcycle part. I've only ridden on the sidecar part. So I'm hoping we have the opportunity to try that today. Can't film on that at all, but it's gonna be fun. You could really feel every movement much more on the bike rather than on the sidecar. Both are good, they are, but I love that bike. Rain is starting to come down here, so let's see if we can get into Forbidden Journey to kind of interrupt the rain. Always enjoy Forbidden Journey. Now David and I are gonna make our way back towards probably the Crepes at Universal Studios. Now you can see Hogsmeade is the most popular part of Universal or any Hogwarts area. It is so crowded here. It's a 60-minute wait for the Hogsmeade Hogwarts Express, so we are not going to wait for that. We're going to make our way and walk back for Crepes. So fun. As we're walking by here, we can see some of those characters dancing in front of us. David and I just got some hydrating water here near Seuss Landing. Rain's coming down just a bit, but that's why we got the GoPro. Very helpful. And now we're going to make our way for some Crepes. It's actually kind of refreshing, walking around in the pouring rain, not having to worry about, camera getting soaked or anything like that. We could... It's coming down with more intensity now, so we'll make it a quick stop for Crepes, and then we'll make our way. I haven't gotten soaked like this at a water park in years. It's actually, it's gonna shock you, kind of refreshing. I don't know. Weird, I know, right? You get totally drenched, but it's been years since I've been drenched like this. I don't know. I don't know why I would like something like that. It's just nice. It was a hot day today. Makes sense. So it is an advantage to living close by because you can get soaked and don't have to worry about, I'll be back. And, take your shoes off, get changed, in a little while, we'll be in good shape. So we're gonna get our cranks to make our way, but yeah, don't mind it, don't mind it. I am living proof why you should wait for the rain to pass in Florida, because 9 times out of 10, 20, 30 minutes later, it's totally done and I'm totally still soaked. That's okay, no problem. Decided to pick up our annual pass holder magnets and buttons here. Kind of a cool one, like the Men in Black one or the Jaws one there. And now it's time, finally, for Crepes. As popular as ever, there's the line all the way back there. Rain is returning now, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered if we were waiting in some store somewhere. We would have got soaked anyway, so it's all good. It's about probably 20, 30 minutes, I'd imagine, wait for this. Totally worth it. 100% worth it for these crepes. You can see we're slowly making progress here, but no one left the line during the rain. That's how you know you've got a good spot. So wet out here that my fingers are actually starting to prune up as if I was like in a bathtub. It's a good day. It's a good day. Thinking about that menu again, I was thinking about the goat cheese and chicken one. I'm just not a big fan of goat cheese, so as much as I'd like to try another one, I think it's going to be the smoked brisket again. I cannot get enough of it. The other one's vegan sausage, so smoked brisket. The dessert one, lemon blueberry. I've heard that could be like the best one they have. So those are the 2 that I'm going to try. And now it's the moment of truth. We've got both of our crepes here, the lemon blueberry and smoked brisket. You know how I feel about smoked brisket already, but I'm going to start with it because it's the protein item. Super hungry, bon appetit. Made it through this amazing crepe again. Got to tell you, I love it so much. Truly incredible. The smoked brisket, you know I do. This time, it's got a little less of the golden barbecue ranch on there than before. Still amazing. Still amazing. Fantastic. Worth a 40-minute wait. That's basically what it was, 30 or 40 minutes. Wait for it. Absolutely worth it. But now we've got a brand new one, lemon blueberry, to try.
Love the flavor in this one. Really fantastic. Great recommendation, Mike. Definitely worth waiting in line for. Just the whole combination of the meat and the sauce and the coleslaw. Really do love this one. I would definitely wait for it again here at Universal.
The moment has arrived. Lemon blueberry sweet crepe from Universal Central Park Crepes. Here we go. First few bites are mostly whipped cream and a tiny bit of blueberries on there, but you can't judge these crepes by the first few bites. You gotta dig a little deeper. A little more than halfway through now. Good flavor, nothing outstanding. Nothing like the brisket yet, but I'm starting to get to that lemon pound cake right there at the bottom. It's changing up the game a little bit here. Overall thoughts on the lemon blueberry crepe here from Central Park Crepes. It's good. It is good. Like it a lot. Better than the strawberry hazelnut in my opinion. So it's the best sweet crepe we have tried here thus far. However, the brisket, smoked brisket, it just blows everything out of the water. The smoked brisket is the one that's just like blowing my mind every time. Really do like this one. Best sweet crepe we've had yet, but when you follow this after the smoked brisket, it's like, oh, it's really good, but I love the smoked brisket.
Totally agree with you. The brisket definitely would stand in line for again. It's worth getting. It's worth making the time to go get. Lemon blueberry, maybe try it again, maybe not. As we're making our way out here, you can see SpongeBob and friends. I love Squidward out there. That's super cool. And you can also see Scooby and the gang over there taking pictures from afar. I like Squidward's dance moves over there. That's pretty good. Yeah, very good, Squidward. A lot of folks starting their day right now at Universal, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way out. We're also super soaked, so good time to make our way. And just like that, our day has come to an end. Thanks so much for sharing in the magic with us today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time, Have a magical day.
And see you real soon.